So we kind of hit a landmark last week. I didn't notice till
Oh,
later. We're out of October. We're now in November.
Oh wow.
good thing we all got winter clothes.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Stock up on food.
yeah, in game time we're like a day away from a month passing.
Wow.
Nice.
It's kind of crazy. In game time passed really slow.
Yep.
This-
And it's passed really, really slowly, and then we had those few like travel skips, but otherwise, yeah, it's been.
10,000 years and then every single day.
yeah. So okay. Um, where to start? I guess we can just start right off with. I guess we'll start off with Guardian. See where what Kathleen's doing. So to give like a quick cut, you like we could go to Kathleen. She's waking up in in this large bedroom. Her mouth tastes kind of like um, vegetation, PD, like
Ugh.
she drank some nasty like pond scum or something. Um,
Jesus.
Yuck. Ugh.
um, and everything like in this room is like some shade of like green. It's like green blankets. There's green walls. Um, there's some like plant decorations. Um, you'll see that there's like a balcony. There's a exit from the room, and yeah, there's someone lying next to you in the bed who's awake. Look, he looks over at you and says, "Ah, good, you're awake. Breakfast?"
Screams internally.
and maybe now's a good time to like roll a luck save, and we can see like how much you remember from the night before. Okay. Um, so you remember like bar hopping with Martin. Um, he was going a little bit too much on the drinking, like you were saying, and so you were trying to drink some of his beer for him, keep him from getting a bit too drunk. But eventually, you guys found yourself down by the river. Um, you're at this place called Pig on a Spit. Um, so it was a pretty rowdy place, but they had decent beer, really good pork. Um, and you met up with this group of people. Um, remember at some point, um, this thing started to get a little fuzzy, and I don't think you remember actually Martin leaving. You don't remember leaving the bar. You just remember hanging out with these people and this guy whose name you may or may not remember, um, Adelard, was kind of like the leader of the group and really kind of outgoing and made an effort to befriend the two of you.
What was his name? Adelard?
Adelard. Adalard.
Okay. And is there anything that I remember about the rest of the group or anyone else?
Yeah, so there was there were 7 of them. Um, there was a woman with him, and there's actually 2 women with him, and the rest appeared to be men. Um, names might be fuzzy. Um, but they at least appeared at the time to be just a bunch of partiers.
And there's nothing else that stands out about the evening that I can remember right now?
With an 11, um, you'll remember that he was buying rounds of drinks, and a couple of times he went and got the drinks from the bar for everybody and passed them out.
That was Adelard that did that?
Mm-hmm.
So, and I'm just starting to come to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're just starting to come to. He's already like dressed, like laying on top of the blankets and everything, just waiting for you to wake up,
Just watching me sleep.
just watching you sleep. Not creepy, you know.
First thing I'll do is ask where Martin is.
Say, oh well, he had a bit too much to drink, so he went home. I told him I'd get you back safely.
Where the hell am I?
Oh, this is my house. Yeah, I mean, Astrid is cooking up some dinner or breakfast. She's cooking up some breakfast downstairs. Yeah, why don't we go split a meal?
Astrid?
Yeah, she lives here.
Where is here again?
Here? Well, this is my house. You don't remember coming? Well, it's we're down by the river.
Who are you again?
Adelard. Adelard Jacob. You don't really remember much of last night, do you?
Not particularly.
Well, don't worry. That happens sometimes.
Was Astrid with us last night?
Yeah, she was. She was there. She pretty much goes wherever I go.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah. So she cooks a pretty good breakfast. So, all right, come on downstairs. We'll talk.
Oh, okay.
He gets up and he says, "Well, just follow the chairs or the stairs when you're ready." And he walks out of the room.
What is he wearing right now?
He's wearing kind of like um, work clothes, like craftsman clothes, um, like well made, but not wealthy. And I don't know, just some, what you would see a normal craftsman wearing.
Okay. And this room's like completely green, you were saying?
Mm-hmm.
No accent color or anything, just all green?
Like different shades of green.
Ugh, you might have to work on this a little bit.
Yeah.
Do I still have everything that I started the night with?
Yep. Yeah, your things are like folded up nicely beside the bed.
Okay, so guess we're having breakfast.
Okay.
Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you head out of the room. Um, there's a bit of a hallway. There's another door on the other side of the hallway. And it heads down to a flight of stairs that leads down to a floor below you. There's
This other door that I walk by, is it open or closed? Is there anything in there I can see?
it's closed.
Is it locked?
Yeah, it's locked. There's like an ornate like oak tree like carved into.
Was there one on the door that I exited as well?
No, there wasn't. It was decorated. It was nicely carved. Um, it like vine outlines and different pieces of artistry. Yeah, but this one very specifically has like a large ornate tree carved into it.
Seems to be a nature theme going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, carry on.
Okay. Yeah. So if you head downstairs, there's actually a second flight. When you hit the second floor, you're in a little room. The flight of stairs is kind of rimmed off, and the door's closed. Um, if you check it, it's locked. And when you head down the last flight of stairs, you're into a combined kitchen dining room area. And at that, Adelard stands up and she's here. And at that point, Astrid, um, she's a tall woman, right, taller than Adelard, and he's pretty normal sized. Um, and she's wearing a buff coat and has like a apron over it, and she's finishing up scraping some eggs and probably bacon onto a plate for you when you come in.
And I assume I have just this massive headache.
Yeah, you do. You have a big headache and your mouth just tastes horrible.
So, can you help me fill in what happened last night?
Well, yeah, we were partying um, down at the Pig on a Spit. Um, you know what I mean? We really hit it off, and we ended up back here. You decided to spend the night, so
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Was there bad food or something, or a bad drink?
Well, you did have quite a bit to drink there. I mean, you and Martin, you guys are two big drinkers, it seems.
And you said Martin is okay, right?
Oh, I'm sure he is. He's a big guy. He looked like he could take care of himself.
Mm-hmm. So I knew that we were at. What's the name of the bar again?
Pig on a Spit.
Pig on a Spit. Was there anywhere else we went after that?
Oh, we spent some time down at the docks, just taking in the sights. But you were kind of eager to
Keep
get
saying
back here.
we. Who was we?
Well, you and me and Astrid here, and there are a few other people, but just some friends.
Was this after Martin left?
Oh yeah, we didn't leave till after Martin left.
So in my head, I'm just trying to piece together how it would be that Martin would leave and then we'd go somewhere else. And he wouldn't have brought me with him.
Well, like I said, he had a lot to drink. Um, I mean, he didn't really seem very concerned.
What?
Yeah, and I just told him, hey, you've had a lot to drink, you should probably go home. He went home. I mean, don't worry, you always have me to look out for you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean, you and me, we're kind of a thing now, right?
And again, I say, excuse me?
Oh, okay. I mean, maybe I got a bit too excited. Well, I mean, maybe we can do dinner again sometime.
At this point, I'm just like so totally confused because I can't remember anything that happened, and he's acting like something apparently has happened and is not informing me.
Like, look, listen, if you want, I can close the shop up for the day, and we can head around town and get to know each other better.
Shop? Is this something that you were mentioning last night that I don't remember as well?
Oh yes, I'm a carpenter. Yeah. used to cut the trees myself in the forest. I don't get quite the time to do that very often anymore, but
Don't get the time much anymore because of what else?
well, you know, just running the business and
What's the business?
well, I'm a carpenter.
Does this shop have a name?
A name? No, people want to buy stuff from the carpenter. The sign out front says carpenter. People know me.
So when in the night did everyone split up and go their separate ways?
So, I'm not sure. After Martin left, he had 2 more drinks, and then I think we decided to take off after that.
We.
Yeah, you and me.
I don't remember doing that.
Yeah, I guess maybe you had a bit more to drink than I thought. I guess maybe I should have sent you home and not Martin, huh?
Yeah, maybe. And who's Astrid? Is she your wife?
Oh no, she's just my guard. We've known each other for a long time, since we were kids, really.
Uh, what is this breakfast that we have here for us, Uber? Like, is it like eggs and bacon and like the continental?
Yeah, pretty much. It smells
Why
good.
do I have this terrible taste in my mouth?
Well, I mean, it's fairly common after you've been drinking.
Not like this.
Well, sorry, I really couldn't tell you. Maybe the beer was bad last night.
Did you all? Do you also have this in your mouth right now? It tastes almost bitter.
So, no, but I didn't quite have that much to drink last night, to be honest. So, I guess women just can't quite hold their liquor.
This pompous asshole.
Say the word, man.
So are you gonna take me up on it when I head around town? Make a day of it?
I guess? Where even are we right now?
Down by the docks, not too far from the bridge.
Okay, so then on our map it would be like Area 2 we'd be in?
Yes.
And Pig on a Spit was also in Area 2 then?
Yes.
I don't know. I think I'd rather just get back to the workshop.
Well, suit yourself. If you need anything, well, you'll know where I am.
Okay. Why were you watching me sleep?
Well, just remembering a good night.
Excuse me?
I suppose you wouldn't remember that, would you?
Remember what?
Well, I mean, I already explained most of it to you. I'm supposing you could guess the rest.
I suppose I could.
And so you own a place here in the city, right? If you ever need anything, definitely give you a discount.
I'll remember that.
The best carpenter in the city.
At this point, the eyes are starting to narrow, and I'm going to leave.
He gets up and opens the door for you. It opens up into his workshop and leads out into the street. There's like a bit of a square. The building is on a corner, sort of diamond shaped, jutting out into the square.
Mm-hmm.
And it's obviously got a few different shops in the area, and there's a good amount of people already out and about in the streets taking care of their business.
Okay, in the front side of this shop, it's just like says carpenter on the sign or something.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Those big double doors that open up.
And when I was going through the house, was there any other exits or entrances that could be seen? Like when we were in the kitchen?
Yeah, from the kitchen, there was an exit out back that does not lead into the square.
So it's like the riverside?
Yeah, possibly. It's not that close to the river, so probably not. It's just, those
I more meant
old city streets where, there's not a whole lot of rhyme and reason to. So, probably leads to some alleyway.
Okay, I more meant that it's not facing towards the heart of the city, it's facing towards the river.
Yeah, the back side would be facing towards the river. The front side would be facing towards the city.
Okay.
Yeah. More or less, yeah.
All right. So I will not be going back to the warehouse.
Okay. Then I'll cut to everybody else. Um, in the morning, when you guys wake up, um, probably down for breakfast or whatever, and Martin comes strolling in, looking concerned, asking you guys, have any of you seen Kathleen? Did she come home last night?
I uh, I look at him and I'm like, I'm pretty sure she was with you.
Yeah, things got weird last night, and I came home separately, and
Y-
she's not here. She never came home, I don't think.
Okay. Where were you guys last? I mean, I'm not too worried. She seemed to be able to handle herself fairly well. But both
Yeah,
of you
but
just got here.
I'm really concerned she didn't come home. We were at this place called Pig on the Spit. Met up with this
Uh-huh.
group of people. We were drinking, having a good time, and well, she was supposed to come home last night, and she didn't.
Why would you split up from her?
Well, this guy Adelard, I think it was. He was telling me I've been drinking too much, and I should probably just go home. And I told him no, I was fine. I definitely drunk more than that before, and then he just told me go. And I don't know. The next thing I knew, I was walking down the street home.
We should go look for her right now.
Well, that's a big deal, Johan says, like, around a corner in his workshop eating some porridge.
You don't think it might have been magic, do you, Martin?
I mean, anything's possible. Um, I don't know.
I mean, have you at least checked her room yet?
Well, of course, yeah. Checked every room in this place.
You didn't check my room, did you? It's locked.
Well, I tried.
Oh, don't.
I mean, didn't you
She's
just
not
come
in there.
out of there? Oh, okay, that's kind of what we figured.
Just don't check.
Have we checked with any of our guards? Have any of them seen her?
No, I asked them both.
All right. Well, I mean, Adelard. Have I heard this name through any of my connections at all?
Well,
'Cause again, most
luck,
of them have.
yeah, just
So
roll a luck save and add your if you have any charisma, add that to
I
your
do
luck save.
not. I have intelligence, and that's it.
Okay.
Would there be any chance of me ever recognizing the name?
I don't think so. I don't think you have any real connections to the
Where do
area,
I
right?
find?
I don't believe so. No, most of my stuff's in like the.
Where do I
so.
find the macro for?
Next to your settings, I think it says
To the right
collection.
of the jukebox.
Collection.
Yeah.
Here we go. Fuck. So close.
So close.
So close.
Yeah.
I don't get to add my intelligence to this, right?
No. Yeah, it does not ring a bell.
All right, well, let's head to the bar then, I guess. I mean,
Martin, how are you feeling right now?
A little hungover, but not bad.
You can walk, you can fight if need be.
Oh, definitely yes.
Have you eaten anything this morning yet?
No, I don't think I could eat.
Yeah, you need to eat, man.
Grab a quick biscuit and we'll go.
Yeah, just grab steal. I mean, just here. I'm just because basically all the craftsmen are living craftsmen at this fucking house. So there's gonna be like a breakfast or sort of food place. You can just grab some food from.
Mhm. Yeah, like
I'll
food and all that stuff is taken care of, and like you're like 50 silver a month
Mm-hmm.
each. So yeah, the place is like
the food.
stocked with food for you and
Okay,
your animals
good.
and
So
whatnot.
I don't need to count anything off my inventory.
No, that's just taken
Sounds
care
good.
of while you're
We might want to
in
get a
town.
surplus of food for the winter months as well, because it might be a bit more difficult to get food. Might get more expensive.
Yeah, after we get Kathleen.
Ah, yeah, let's go find Kathleen. I'm sure she's fine,
I'll
but
I'll go ready my horse and I'll go ride out.
where's where's Roland?
He's. I mean, you were there. You saw him. He's actually done pretty well for himself in some of the fighting pits. So I
Oh,
imagine
is he
he's
just
probably doing some
okay?
stuff with them.
Yeah, that's
Kids
fair.
love him apparently.
Yeah, he needs to get a mask
Mask.
or yeah, persona.
He's
Yeah.
doing an interview, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's so Martin, do you remember where this pub was?
So yeah, it's down by the river.
Okay. Well, let's go then.
Ready the horses.
I mean, we can probably walk there.
I
Yeah.
want to ride on the horse. Well, I mean, riding on a horse is still kind of like a status symbol, right?
Yeah, it is. So if you want to ride your horse, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll ride my horse. I'll leave the
Um,
bears. I'll leave the bears here because they're protected by guards and an animal.
Yeah, we. By the way, we do need to get weapons for those weapons and equipment for those guards, and that might be something that I'll do while we're out. Like,
Yeah, yeah. After we find Kathleen.
yeah, give them fucking plate mail.
Yeah.
All right, well, so we're riding out.
Okay. Yeah, so he leads you downtown through the streets and damn dog. Um, down through the streets and for long you make it down to the inn. It's a bit rowdy. There's still like someone passed out like in the gutter out in front of the inn. Um, but the food smells good. You can smell it from the street and it's already busy.
Well, let's go in.
Okay. Yeah, so you head in. There's a number of people already in the place eating. Some of them already drinking, and yeah, Martin heads to the bar and starts asking
I'll
around.
basically be right by Martin's side.
I'm just gonna order like, I'm just gonna order for the three of us a drink to just be a little bit friendly to. I'm gonna pay a bit extra for the drink. Be a little bit friendly to the barmaid.
She says, "Oh, aren't you cute?"
Always. Or as a bunny.
Rico Suave.
Yeah.
Your has the fucking. He does not have any of those skills. He's like,
Yeah.
this is a business transaction in a sense. Like
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
paying for information.
What does the barmaid look like by chance?
Oh man.
A hideous troll.
Okay, I'm rolling that over again. There you go. Yeah, so she's like in her mid 30s. But of course, This time, being in your mid-30s, you're already wrinkled up and
It's
worse
a
for
hard
the
knock
wear.
life.
Yep, yep. Unless you're
Hmm.
wealthy. So yeah, she's not particularly attractive, not particularly unattractive either. Uh, says, what do you want to know, hon?
A friend of ours passed through last night. I'm gonna describe Kathleen. Uh, didn't show up in the morning, kind of looking for a word for her. Any leads? Any know where she might have gone?
Oh, she left with that group of people. Um, Adelard and all of his friends. They're always
Gonna,
bringing women back to his place.
oh God, syphilis probably spreads like wildfire there. Can you describe Adelard to us? I don't think I've ever seen him.
Well, I mean, he's not particularly a remarkable looking man. Brown hair, blue eyes. Um, yeah, he's a bit of a stocky build. 5.5 feet or so.
You know where he lives?
Here, roll me a luck save on that.
Fuck.
No, I think he said he was a carpenter or something, but
Carpenter. That's something to run by. Adlard the Carpenter. I guess I'll have to work on that. Just ask around, I guess.
okay. Yeah, so you guys ask around for a little bit, and eventually you find out where he lives. Yeah. Find out that he lives down in one of the little marketplaces down by the city, and down by the docks, close to the bridge. It's not too far of a walk from where you're at.
Okay. Um, I'm just gonna turn towards Victor and Martin. Says, "You take it from here. I ain't the intimidating guy. Or, the break. Like I don't know what you guys want to do with him. So, but here he is. Here's
We're
where
at
he
the
lives.
place. This is the place. You sure?
It says carpenter right there, and she said he was a carpenter.
I'll knock loudly on the door.
Okay, you hear from inside. Come in, it's open. We're open.
I'll walk in.
Oh, good day, sir.
Are
Looking
you
to
the
buy
one they
some
call
furniture?
Are you the one they call Adelard?
Yes, that's me.
Have a seat over there, please.
Fuck.
A seat.
You heard
Oh.
me. Sit down.
Starts flashing FBI badges.
FBI, open up! We have information that a companion of ours was last seen with you.
He sees Martin walk in. Says, "Oh, Kathleen, yes, yes. Martin, how are you doing?" Martin just stares at him, fire in his eyes at this moment.
I'm gonna like put my hand up to his face, and as he's looking at Martin, have him like look me dead in the eye, and be like, "Where is she right now? Tell me where she is." And you might walk out of this with your legs.
I'm gonna just chime in the
Wow.
back. I'm just gonna chime in the back. His hands. He's a carpenter. Hands are much more valuable.
Very well.
He
Good eye,
says,
good eye.
Well, she left here a while ago, and she said she was heading back to your place. Assuming
Did
she
she?
lives with you. Yeah. Esther knows. And he points to the woman in the corner who has her sword drawn.
Can you verify what this man said?
She says, yes. She ate breakfast and didn't really seem to eat much, but she left after that and said she didn't really want to stay here. Wanted to
What
go
did
back
she
home.
eat? Just like off the cuff, what did she eat? I'm basically trying to make sure that they're not lying by like so they don't stutter it up.
Eggs, bacon, bit of bread.
When did she leave?
This morning sometime. Probably a couple hours ago.
I'm gonna shout. I'm gonna shout inside the building, Kathleen!
Jesus. You might want to keep this somewhat discreet. Okay.
He says,
Nuna
sir,
Bahudis.
sir, I mean, this is a business here. We have customers coming and going. I can't have you carrying on like this.
You'll entertain me.
Oh, God.
I'm not
well,
gonna.
sorry,
I
you-
won't toss the place. I'm gonna look around for a bit.
I'm just gonna kind of go up to him and just kind of compliment him on his, because he's a veteran carpenter, right? So his stuff looks like it's really well crafted stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm just gonna go up there and like compliment and strike up a conversation on his carpentry work.
He says,
Basically.
"Oh, I thank you. Yes, I am very proud of my work. I've
I've always
even-
been more of a fan of steel and smithing, but a master
yes.
always eyes good work from another master.
Yes, yes, indeed. You do have the look of a craftsman to yourself as well. Yeah. You would definitely see some of my work out throughout the city. Even the patricians come here sometimes for my work.
What's your favorite thing to work on?
Oh, if it's wood, I don't care. I'll work on anything.
Oh, interesting.
Any
See, the one problem I have with wood, though, is it burns. You know, and just anything can set it afire, and I just hope that you're not lying to me right now. And I'm just gonna walk away.
I'm like looking around. I assume when I walk in, I can kind of see like the stairs. Correct.
This isn't a room to itself. You would have to go through the back doors to go into another room for that.
I'm just gonna turn to Victor and say, "Come on, Victor. I don't think she's here. We can always come back if she is, or if she's not, at least at our place."
Yeah, this Martin walks up to him and says, "What did you do to her?" He just says, "Nothing she didn't want." Then at that, he just lashes out.
Martin, no, no, Martin. I'm gonna
Big
ineffectually
numbers.
try.
We only accept
Oh,
big
oh
numbers.
no, Martin! Oh no, stop!
I'm gonna
Martin.
ineffectually try and stop this guy from hitting him, and just like we can always come back here. But I'm like, I am,
Splatter.
I am much smaller than he is, and so I'm not able to.
Is Vile the smallest person in the room right now?
I think so.
Yeah,
Maybe
probably.
Astrid is small. I don't know how tall Astrid is.
Esther is taller
Astrid's
than
almost
him.
6 feet.
Oh yeah, I'm. Oh,
Oh, but he misses.
just gonna grab Martin. I'm gonna grab Martin and say, "Come on, Martin. We can always come back. Just think about this and be smart. We can always come back." I'm just gonna let Victor, let's go.
If we hear anything, it'll be your head to pay.
He sighs and he says, "No harm came to her here."
Here?
Yes.
Just Victor. Back up.
Then where did the harm come?
Yeah, where did the harm come from, man?
He just he looks at you and just says, "Leave." Duh. What's your level now, Slatter?
He is level 5, I believe.
Believe that's right. Yeah, level 5.
Yeah, so I believe that means you just all of a sudden just feel like you really need to leave.
I instantly noticed this fucking change in demeanor. I mean, come
Guys,
on.
I think we should go leave
Yeah.
right now.
Fucking eyes narrowed.
Am I
He
able
looks
to?
at you and he says, "You're back up left. I think it's probably best you do too."
What do you say? Sorry.
He says, "You're back up left here. I think it's
Yeah, I was
best
already
you
kind of
leave
leaving.
too."
Like I was already trying to drag him out. Yeah.
I'm like outside the door, I guess.
Mhm.
Is there like anything I can do to attempt to resist this?
Not until the next level.
Oof.
Fuck. Okay. I guess I'm gonna just kind of collect the other two and start. And I mean, if Victor will let me, and just kind of start going back. But on my way back, I would like to buy some buff coats and swords um, for our guardsmen.
Okay. And
I forget
then
how much that.
at this point, Martin doesn't go with you. He says he's gonna stay out and search around town for her.
You sure you want to be on your own, Martin?
He says, "Well, if she's out here on her own, something's not right."
I suppose we'll cover more ground.
No, I don't think something is. So you last night in the bar, you said that he just told you to leave, and you left, just like that.
Yeah, just like that.
Well, I think so. So would have actually noticed that sort of change in Victor's attitude after
Yeah.
he said left.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, and I'm going to turn to. Well, I think that he just used the same trick on Muscle Boy here.
What trick?
Did you not? You were this close to literally breaking it, just dragging your knuckles through any table you could find, and then he said a word and you left.
I mean, I guess. I
Something.
I don't know.
Well, as much as I didn't believe in magic 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago, this man seems strange. So just keep an eye out. I think.
I don't like him. If we do run into him again,
I think we should
we
just.
should wait.
Yeah. All right,
We
Martin.
won't wait next time.
Speak if Martin, if you're going on alone, be careful.
This is.
Meet up.
I will be.
Meet up at the house if you need help.
I will be there if I need help.
Okay.
When he heads off.
Well, I guess me and you.
Yeah. Back.
Should we go search around the town for her, or?
I mean, he said he was heading back to our. She was heading back to our place. Let's check back with her first. I need to go and resume. Resume my project. You can go search around later on if you want.
I'll probably take you up on that. Also, I assume I took my horse back with me. I didn't just walk home and leave him behind, right?
Yeah. I assume you're taking your horse. Okay. All right. So let's go through. I guess we'll go back to Kathleen at this point.
Okay.
Oh boy.
First, you should probably like roll some stealth skills. Okay, nobody can find you. Unless you want to be found.
Not until I indicate otherwise.
Yep. Okay, so what's your plan?
Oh. Are we still in like downtime stuff? Or are we?
Yeah, I'm still considering it like downtime. For you, it's probably taking up your week action. Um, Today, I'm counting it as like, and I'm gonna count like the day as like the one of the nighttime actions for everyone else. Unless I decide to spend a significant portion of the week going back out again.
So I have to remember what all the downtime activities were again.
There's the sheet.
Okay.
Also, by the way, Uber, the both the guards now have shield, leather armor, and swords. So.
Okay. I'll write that down real quick.
Whatever, I'm not gonna find it.
Oh, I was here. Let me post it in. Oh, there we go.
Oh, yeah, so, and for downtime, I think I recorded it from last week. Because at least for some of the stuff, okay, because I know I had some, stuff right now. Also, could I pause one project to start another? Because I really want to make a blunderbuss that just shoots a fucking wave of fire. It's literally like a short burst flamethrower.
Okay.
You know, I have 11 days on the pepper box. I'll just finish that first. That's the next thing I'm going to be making.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so,
So I'm choosing a side activity? Is that what? Or side action?
or if you want to do something more related to what's going on instead, you can do that as well.
Yeah, because so right now it is month 1, week 3. So
Yeah, we're on week 3, yeah.
yeah.
So I will be keeping tabs on Adelard and literally everywhere he goes.
Okay.
Do we ever meet up with Kathleen at all?
I think no.
Okay.
I'd say that outside of spending time with the bears, since Kathleen is like going longer and longer without being found, I'm gonna try to do like daily runs of the city just to see if I might have a chance at spotting her.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so there's scouting around the square. You would notice there's the shops that are around connected to the building. There's a baker. There's a place called the Theater. Um, there's a apple winery, a tailor, and there's a tavern called the Ghastly Beetle. And there's a furrier, and there's a fortune teller, and then out behind the back um, of the carpenter's shop, there's a shoemaker.
So the back of the carpenter's shop leads to the front of the shoemaker?
Mm-hmm. And what's everyone else doing with their week time? So,
Side action. I'm gonna be making some more connections.
okay.
Because I was pursuing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be pursuing some connections in like the guard or something, basically, so I can sell my weapons to the guard, or something along those lines. You know, so I can sell them to be both the bandits and the guards and whatever other faction is in the city.
Okay.
You're probably going to end up arming this underground sex trafficking ring we're about to go sting.
It's gonna be like Tony Stark.
Yeah, so you had met I guess you hadn't. Roland and
I-
Kathleen had met one of the captains.
Okay.
If you want, you could use that as a start, or you could just.
Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely talk to one of the captains. About if they are, happy. If are they satisfied with their current state of armaments?
Yeah. Well, first you're gonna need to roll me your
Oh no.
social skill, but
Oh, the 1d6. Shit.
but you get
So-
you get extra 2 to your skill since you already have a connection going through the
Okay.
the captain.
Well, the connection is for the Crossroad Bandits right now, not the Captain of the Guard.
Well, I'm saying if you're using
Oh, so if I
Roland's
hey,
connection.
Okay, got it. So. Oh, that is a not good.
Okay, yeah,
Nailed
yeah, he's like totally uninteresting. He says, "Well, the city supplies all our needs. If you want to deal with the city council, go ahead, by all means. But I don't need any of your stuff."
Are you sure, sir? And it's just like as he fucking bats me out, shoos me out of his office.
Yeah, like after that,
Lays out this
he doesn't
spread.
even like look up from his desk. He's just noting some things down, and
Really trying to
a
get
couple of
you back
guys
to
walk
life.
up to you and pat you on the shoulder and motion to get out.
Yeah, you're making mistakes, sir, but I will be on my way.
It's not your fault that the bandits are gonna have better guns than he. That's right. But okay. And then Slatter, I think you said you were doing animal training.
Like a bit, but I mostly want to focus on trying to find Kathleen, because I assume this is what, like a week where she hasn't shown up.
By the end of the week, it'll be a week, assuming that it takes that long. But yeah, she'll definitely be noticing for a couple days. She hasn't come back yet.
Yeah, and I assume I
Martin
have
will
the
be like
animal
in and out, but most of the time he's gone too. He just checks in every once in a while to see if she came back.
What part of the map is the workshop in again? 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah, cause even when I'm not there, like the animal handler is also training the bears,
Mhm.
correct? Okay. And and I don't. How much would it does it speed it up if I'm there to assist?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You're just expected, every day you spend an hour or so there. You're
Yeah.
the main amount of time that you're spending is doing the your sword
Investigation.
weapons training that you failed at.
Oh, that. Yeah, we're still doing that. Yeah, I
Mhm.
forgot. I thought that was last month, but yeah, never mind.
Yeah, we're still in the same month, so.
Okay. Yeah, I guess like if there's any extra spare time, I'm looking for Kathleen. Otherwise, yeah, that's my month.
Okay. All right, so Guardian, you'll notice that he spends his days in the in the shop. You notice on throughout the week, um, two I don't know how many days you're spending watching. Um,
Several.
yeah, so if you're spending several days, you'll notice that he's always doing something every night. All right, so either he's heading off to some bar and coming back with some new woman, or just the group of people he keeps leaving with and coming back with. Sometimes they just show up at his house, and you notice a light goes on in the I guess the third floor. Yeah, light goes on the third floor, and something goes on in there for a few hours, and then everybody leaves. So one of those two things happens every night.
Okay. And it's the same people that are going in every time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a mixture, and if you see you'll notice that every single person isn't there every single night, but
Do I recognize any of them?
yeah, at least a few of them, you at least recognize their faces from that night.
Is it possible for me to follow one of them when they leave his house after the I see the light on the third floor?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who am I following?
All right, let me.
I have the black cloak on.
Okay. All right, so this night there are 7 people leaving. Um, Basically heading off all in different directions. Um, there are what did I do? Oops. Yeah, so there's one woman. The rest are men. You can follow whoever you want.
I will follow one of the men.
Okay. Alright. They're basically heading all to all different parts of town. So, I mean, you can follow one going to whichever part of town you want. So,
I was just
3?
saying, are any of them going over to 3?
Okay. Alright, yeah, so you follow a guy. He walks through the streets, down a couple alleyways, and heads up to his place.
And his place is.
And this place is, he actually, it looks like he owns like a small section of a building. He unlocks the door and heads inside. Heads upstairs. You can see a lantern that he's holding through a window here and there.
Did he relock that front door?
Yeah, it's locked.
Were there any... Did I notice anything about his appearance? Like, short, tall, stocky, stuff like that?
Just average build. He
Average build,
appeared
about
to-
5'8".
Yeah. Average build, average height. He was
hair,
wearing like a
blue eyes.
he's wearing a buff coat. He's dressed for the cold. He had like a cloak on. And it appeared that there was something underneath the cloak.
Like something that was easily carryable, just like a small, like a package or something?
Like possibly a weapon.
Is there anything that I can see inside that room that he's illuminating?
It's on the second story. So not really.
Hmm. Is there anything on the first floor that indicates, like, what he does or status or anything like that?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't quite plan this deeply, so...
No.
Let me try and
Break
pull
the
something up
DM.
real quick. Oh wait, I was supposed to do... Let me come up with something real quick.
I guess sort of out of character. How upset would y'all be if I like poked him with my golden needle?
Martin?
No, the carpenter guy.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't do anything to him, so not upset at all.
Why wouldn't it?
I mean, it's not like it hurts him.
It thought it was.
No, it just grows a thing.
I mean, that's quite terrifying.
Maybe, but it doesn't do him any harm.
I thought it like broke off and split away after a time.
Yeah,
Well, yes, but
I really
doesn't
think that's one of the things we should put in the do not fuck with box.
in In terms of game mechanics, it doesn't really affect his health.
But narratively,
Narrative.
I mean, it will, but it takes a while. Right? It's like a fast growing tumor, so but it's not like
Instant.
instant,
Not,
no.
not like a
It's like
balloon.
over days or weeks. I can't remember which right now, but it takes a while. Yeah, so there's like a family crest on the door. It appears he's like a member of a minor noble family. Um,
Would I have any knowledge of this family at all?
well, there's the name of the family.
Von Steenweek.
Von Steenbeek. Yep. So yeah, he's probably a very far down the totem pole of one of the patrician families in the city. Right, just has enough money that he is able to keep the name.
Is there anything I see on the inside of the house at all?
Yeah, if you try peeking through windows, um, it looks like the downstairs has maybe like a reception area and maybe a dining room area, but there's not a whole lot that you can see. Nothing really exceptional.
Because I have a really, really bad idea.
Nice. Bad ideas are fun.
Yeah, look how we got here.
Because you said there was a dining room, right?
Yes, there is.
And like I can see the things in the dining room, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, this is a really stupid idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
Well, in that case, I'm gonna shoot one of the chairs through the window.
Okay. So you shoot the you shoot the chair.
I'm inside the building. I teleport.
Yep.
Oh my god.
God, no more.
Does that mean that now there's a chair just chilling outside the house?
Yep. There's a chair out in the street now. And
It's probably a really well-made chair too.
mm-hmm. Yeah, it's nice. It's ornate.
Is the arrow still stuck in the chair?
Mm-hmm.
Neat.
And you hear a voice from upstairs. Hello? Who just broke my window? You hear footsteps coming down the stairs.
I get the dagger out.
Okay. Yeah.
And can I get like a quick little description of what our interior looks like?
Sure.
Kathleen about to do some fucking wet work.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, technically, she kind of is. Um,
Oh.
I mean, that's her class. And that's what she specialized in for the very beginning.
Nice.
Let's see. Here, real quick. I need to, like, flag out some pages. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Let me just... Sorry, I have too many
I
pages
remember
now.
this.
There we go.
Hey, that's where I tackled Martin.
Yep.
There we go.
Remember when we were having
Aww.
fun?
Oof.
Oh,
I'm sorry that.
it hurt. It hurt. Okay.
All we were doing was fighting level 0 shitbags, and Carl was running people down,
Slaughtering whole villages.
rolling natural ones.
Still do, man.
Okay. So, oops, no. Alright, the building looks kind of like this. You're here in this room, which is kind of the dining room area. The stairs are here. Let me just grab some random dude token. I need some more tokens. Whatever. I'll just grab this guy.
Did not expect Kathleen to just go back in there and murder some motherfuckers.
Right. So there's doors like here, and you can see it because this door is open. That one.
That door's open, or this door's open?
That door's open. Yeah. The entryway is over here, and this is the window you broke.
So then this would be the front of the house towards the street.
Yep.
Which way does this door open?
It's an archway. There's no actual like door.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, what time is it right now?
It's pretty late enough that no one saw Kathleen shooting arrows through windows.
They didn't see the
NBG,
chair
don't
pop
question
up.
it.
Yeah. It was pretty late because they do this at night and then they do their things for a couple hours and then they leave, so it's fairly late. So he comes down with his he's got a gun out, a blunderbuss, and he's shaking, calling out, "Who's there?" I'm like, where'd my chair go? He's just looking at the hole in the window, and it's like, well, I guess no one could have got in. Where'd my chair go? And he sees his chair out in the street. That he's like back on guard again. Like, he's up at the window, like kind of looking around.
So, I don't want to kill this guy.
Yeah. Okay.
What I want to do is sneak up behind him and basically have him drop his gun, and I'm gonna start asking him a few questions about what happened this evening.
Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, he drops his gun.
Failed
Who-
morale save.
Who?
Good evening.
Who are you? Oh, you. Why are you here?
Oh, you? What do you mean by that?
I remember you that night.
Excellent, then you'll answer my questions or you won't see another day.
So he looks at you and says, "Well, okay. I'll do my best.
Quite the meeting you were having.
You know, friends getting together.
Tell me about it.
Well, we get together, have a few drinks, talk about the old times.
The old times.
Yeah.
Go on.
Oh, you know, kids being kids, going out, playing in the forest, all that stuff.
Ah, playing in the forest.
Yeah.
Where you would play...
Kid games. I don't know.
Squeaky toy.
Yeah.
I'm
The
sorry.
comic timing of your dog is phenomenal.
I know.
I'm sorry, man. I could not say something.
I know.
Whew.
Oh, man.
Must be a lot of memories since you're meeting so often.
Yeah, well, you know, we're good friends.
Anything else you guys talk about at this meeting?
Just shakes his head. No.
Are you sure?
He looks at you and just... You can tell he's lying. He's just straight up lying. Like,
I mean, that's no
No,
big deal.
no.
There are 6 other people I can ask.
Oh fuck.
I mean, come on. I have a name, man. You can't kill me.
Oh, I never said I would kill you. But now that you bring it up,
He says, What are you going to do to me?
I'm just gonna ask you a few questions like, what was the meeting about?
I told you.
User disconnected from your channel.
So you just get together every few days and just talk
Yeah.
about all these great memories, and there's nothing else that you guys do for several hours every few days.
You've been watching us?
User joined your channel.
It's quite fascinating.
So I don't understand. This hasn't happened before.
Before. Oh,
Yeah.
now we're getting somewhere. What hasn't happened before?
This. I mean. You
And it
guys
likely
just,
won't be repeated.
You guys just, you know, you. Why aren't you just talking to Adelard?
There's just so many interesting things I want to know. Like, what were you talking about? And why did you feel the need to have a weapon?
We're saying prayers, okay?
Ah, now that was so easy. Saying prayers to whom?
To listen, yeah, this can't get out. It'll ruin my family.
I mean, like I said, there's 6 other people I can ask. I'm not here to ruin you.
To the Altester.
Uber, say that one more time?
The Altester. The old man. The old man of the forest.
The old man in the forest. I suppose
User joined your channel.
it's in the he's talking about the woods that we passed through, right? With the kids that were
Yeah.
all going. Okay. And what does this old man do?
He is a god.
Interesting. And he grants you what for your prayers?
What does any god grant for prayers? Sometimes he answers, sometimes he doesn't.
Fair enough.
Adelard seems to get quite a bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah? I mean, you must know he's quite powerful, right?
Well, we'll see. And how would I know? I don't remember it.
I guess you wouldn't.
And what does that mean?
None of them remember it.
I'm gonna take this guy's blunderbuss and I'm gonna throw it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
You can pick this up in the morning. And I'm gonna tell him that he can go back upstairs.
He says, okay. He's slowly backing away from you. And he's like,
Am I
he stops
in
there.
between?
You can't tell. You can't tell people.
I don't plan on telling anyone. Am I in between him
Yeah.
and the stairway for him to get back upstairs?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
But if you're telling from him to go upstairs, he'll kind of like mosey his way around you, back up against the wall, heading that way.
Okay.
Then, like, as soon as he gets to the stairs, he just runs. Here.
Before that,
Okay.
as he heads towards the door, does he turn his back to me at all?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna garrote his ass.
Okay. Roll an attack.
I believe it's just a melee attack.
It's a grapple, or it's a grapple or attack. Or but the thing is, if it's a sneak attack, it just automatically happens.
Oh, neat.
Pretty sure I'll double check that. Make sure that I'm not. Garrotes. If I requires an attack from surprise or a successful grapple. If a hit is scored, the target is considered grapple and will take 1d6 damage per round. So it does require an attack from surprise or a grapple, either or.
So Uber, is this an attack from surprise or a grapple?
It's up to you. If you attack from surprise, you get a +2.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah. You get that just in general for being a sneak attack.
Well, I tried to roll it, and I don't know if it's not popping up or...
It's not popping up on our end.
No.
I don't see.
Neat.
Yay. Updates on Roll20.
I'll try refreshing, maybe.
How about now?
Just gonna refresh it and see if that
There we go.
doesn't...
Yeah, I went through.
Oh, there we go. And 14 hits.
Now grappled and getting hit for that d6.
Nice. And also, too, you get your sneak attack damage, so it's 4 times your sneak attack.
Say that again one more time, but a little slower.
Yeah, so now you get to do more damage than anybody else in this game, too. Alright.
Feels bad, man.
Yeah, what is your sneak attack now?
So that's gonna be my sneak attack's a 5.
Nice. So 20 damage.
So 20 damage.
Fucking yikes.
Yeah. Like the garrote is like halfway through his throat. Like I don't know. You describe it. You describe what happens. Yeah, you describe what happens. But he's really, really dead. So.
Oof. Yeah, he thinks he's walking away, and then all of a sudden the wire comes in, and his head just goes clean off.
Nice. Awesome. Okay.
Well, 6 more to ask questions. I unlock the door, and is there anyone outside the house?
No, there's no one outside.
I pick up the chair, I bring it back inside,
Okay.
and I take the arrow out, and then I lock the door, and I'm out.
Nice.
Hasta la vista, baby.
About your nightlife action for tonight?
Yes.
Yep. So, alright, who wants to do something?
Well, I was just going to go ahead and gamble, and while I was doing gambling, see if I could gather information on anything on, like, Adelar. Just ask around at the poker tables if anybody had kind of heard anything about him.
Okay.
You know, like, not the normal stuff, right? But I also want to, like, this is while I'm gambling, obviously.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so you can do your gambling. Yeah, roll me like a luck save, but like you can get like a +2 to that. So do you have a name now and everything?
+2 gets it.
Oh yeah, it does. Nice, nice. Okay,
Yes.
yeah. So someone's there and they're like, "Oh, Adelard, that asshole." Yeah, I know who he is.
Seemed kind of... You heard... There's been rumors circulating around him. I can't actually find out what they're saying, but you got any idea?
Yeah, like him and his creepy group of friends are always out, and like I don't know what's up with them. Like they bring home one woman with them every single night. Like what are they doing?
I mean, like the logistics of that just don't make sense, right?
Yeah, and It's kind of gross if you ask me. Like I'm more
Yeah,
like a
again, like
one-on-one
don't.
type guy.
If you don't want crabs, don't do that. But so I mean, like, but that's yeah. So that's just kind of. I had a run in with him essentially, but like that's just what he does. He goes out every night with a group of seven-ish people or something like that. Is what I heard, and then just bring a girl back.
Yeah, most nights it's what I hear. I don't know.
How much are
yeah.
they paying the girls for doing that? Like, God, that's.
For what I hear, he just gets them really drunk.
Oh, he's one. Oh, he's one of those guys.
Oh yeah. Oh
He
yeah.
didn't
Good.
look
Good.
that. He didn't look like the ladies' man in person.
No, no, definitely not. I mean, it's just like you got to do what you got to do, get your wick wet, But still, this guy just gives me the creeps.
Yeah, same.
So I mean, yeah, I don't know. He's been in the city forever. I think he grew up here. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know much other than that. Him and his creepy group of friends, always hanging out.
Huh.
I have heard every once in a while the women disappear.
Uh, the eyebrow shoots up. Oh, really? When was the last time you heard of that happening?
Oh, I don't know. Played cards with one guy. He said his sister got involved with them, and next thing you know, he's gone.
Hmm. That's. These are strange times. Dogs in the streets,
Yeah,
people disappearing, rats flooding from the sewers. Like, what's going on?
yeah, I know. Like, have you heard the forest thing?
Oh God, no! What's the forest thing?
Yeah,
Not children, not children on the forest, right? Or is it a different thing?
children. I don't know about any children. All I know is I keep hearing that I heard it from the guys going out logging that they went out, they logged an acre, come back the next week, and the forest is still there.
What?
Yeah, they say it's like trees are growing overnight.
Huh? Wow. I know there's something fishy going on
Yeah,
at
definitely.
this little project I'm working on because the rats thing. Got to be able to burn them out, right? Gotta want to make a something that throws flames a little bit.
Yeah.
Deal with all the rats. Oh, deal with that way. Anyway, Annie up. Let's go.
Yep. So,
I'm gonna go bet 200 silver pieces.
all right.
Let's do that. And I got a 10.
Oh, nice. So you need to
I
roll.
get.
Ooh, hey, that's really good, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, that's pretty good there,
Quadruple
bud.
your money.
Yep, but it has a chance of starting a fight,
Yep.
which it did.
Which it did. Hey, you were
sorry
just
I'm not there
distracting
right
me,
now,
asshole. What the fuck?
You went all in on fucking sevens. I have not even sevens in
Yeah.
poker. Yeah, no, that's sevens in poker.
Like, what?
On fucking sevens low.
Cheating
Amateur
asshole.
hour. I'm
he
the asshole.
throws the table up in the air and goes to swing at you.
I am just gonna like as he throws the table. I have my blunderbuss with me.
Oh,
No, no,
one
no,
shot
no, no.
first.
Does he stop?
Yeah, but his buddy behind you gets you.
um, let's see. This is whoa, buddy, whoa.
I ain't
He
no
takes it
fucking
right out of your
cheater.
hands.
Since when they letting guns in this place?
Are they actually not letting guns in this place? I can completely change that if they are.
They probably saw you and didn't stop you, but probably
Okay.
because they know you now.
I'm
You're
not
in
one
with
to
the head
cause
guy.
trouble at all, but I'm always prepared for it, you see?
He's like, yeah,
So
well, fuck you, buddy.
Yeah,
I,
whatever.
You're watch your
Fucking
back. That's all I gotta say. You better watch your fucking
yeah,
back.
yeah, yeah. I'm gonna take my winnings and leave.
Okay.
So I put in 200, so that means I get basically 600 back.
Yeah.
600 total. Nice. And I get some XP for winning fucking just betting every night.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna look up another event. Yeah, I know, right? It's just like the first two failed morale checks.
Okay. Yeah, so Slatter, what are you doing?
Um. I think like, I want to go try to find Kathleen, but I guess I'm kind of already doing that during the day. So I'll for the nighttime I'll do the minor healing.
Okay. Just get some rest, heal up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Try
do
to
that.
try to get up to max again.
All right. And the next morning, um, you guys are having breakfast, doing whatever you do in the morning, and one of the guards comes walking in. Sirs, you
Yes. Have you seen her?
have you have someone here to see you?
Send them in.
Okay.
What's their name? What's their name? Conrad Van Grossen Goldstein. Dear Lord.
Yeah. So Conrad goes walking in. He's looking he's dressed like immaculately. Great clothes.
He's a bit of a
yeah.
dandy,
He's
you
a bit of a
know.
dandy. He does. He has a big feather in his hat.
Oh, fancy.
How may I help you, Mr. Von Goldstein? Von Grossen Goldstein.
You're Johann, yes?
Indeed I am.
Oh, nice. Yeah. We have a bit of a problem, you see.
What sort of problem?
Uh, Captain Andreas, we were having drinks the other night, and he mentioned that you stopped by offering to sell guns to him directly.
I was merely asking if he was interested.
Yes, and I see you have a workshop set up here. Gunsmithing, yes? Gunsmith?
More research right now, not necessarily smithing. We haven't actually produced anything yet.
Yes, but if you're offering to sell guns, it looks like you are in business, yes? Or at least
Oh, we're
looking for
mostly just
business.
thinking about future possible propositions.
Well, and I suppose it's a very good thing that you have not sold anything yet. Especially since you have not spoken to me yet.
And Johann's like, go on, like, still not really like. He wants to make this guy basically say everything. I guess. And what would and why, pray tell, would I need to talk to someone of such high marks as yourself?
Says, well, I mean, you come to our city, you set up your smith shop, and you start going around trying to make deals, yet you have not spoken to the guild yet. You're not a member,
guild?
I believe.
Ready for that role play, boy?
I just say the guild question mark. What does?
Did you not have guilds where you came from?
Oh no, I no. There wasn't enough competition to warrant them.
Oh, one of those small places, huh? Well, you're in the big city now, son. That
Oof, got
means
hit with that sun.
that means you need to have the right contacts if you're gonna do business here. And if guns is your trade, I'm your contact.
And what would this contact cost, pray tell?
He says, well, 1,000 silver will be a good start. Of course, you will have your monthly fees.
And what would those monthly fees come to?
It depends on how much you sell.
Now,
Let's say 10%.
I would first like you to go and explain to me exactly what the purview of your guild is. Through detail, of course, because this is all contractual. I expect you'd already understand that, though.
He laughs. Oh, yeah, indeed. Well, we deal in guns, cannons, gunpowder,
Do
ammunition.
you deal in the manufacturing, distribution, or is that solely your field? Or are you also dealing
Yes.
with smithing, perhaps, or even carpentry, all the minuscule components required to build a gun? Or do I have to go?
Oh, no, no. Carpentry. No, that's the other guild. Nope. We deal in the finished product. Guns, bullets, gunpowder.
And the distribution and manufacturing of such.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
So before you make any deals, I expect your membership dues to be paid.
And what other benefits might I perhaps have from joining your guild?
Well, the benefits of doing business.
I see.
Sounds like a fair deal to me.
Kathleen, you're back.
Goes invisible.
Where did she go?
Perhaps
You just
then I would
hear a
simply
voice
sit-
coming out from behind the bush.
And your guild only determines the production within Frankfurt, correct?
Well, yes.
Okay. I will consider your proposal. Thank you. Have a nice day. And I'm gonna shoo him out, like, just not get out, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Well, back to my
Wow.
work at my blueprint.
He sniffs, his nose up in the air. I never.
So,
Just eating a biscuit, man.
so wait, why did you not do the thing so you can do business?
Because I'm gonna be selling to the black market now, motherfucker.
Oh, that probably won't go bad at all.
They will.
Nothing goes bad.
And before he go, I mean, actually, no, I'm just gonna let him. I'm gonna shoot him out. Alright, I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna let him go out. Just,
Okay. He is not happy with you. Not treating him with the proper respect.
I understand. That was the intent.
I know.
Johan has a, Johan does not like those academic types that don't actually, do the stuff that they're, that don't actually like.
Whatever, you nerd.
Yeah.
Yay.
But that's it. So that's, yeah.
Okay.
And he's just gonna stick to doing some tinkering research for a while. Until he
Okay.
can get his black market contacts up.
Nice. Okay, so let's see. Who is Kathleen gonna murder tonight?
So many choices. Just as like a game mechanic thing, like that guy I killed, he wasn't like a priest of this god, was he?
As far as you know, no.
Okay. Because I don't know how lawful and chaotic interact in that kind of a thing.
As in,
Like I killed a priest.
yeah.
And
As far as like changing your alignment or something?
yeah, like is that a
No,
thing?
no, that's not a
Okay.
thing. Nope.
Never mind, they don't feel bad at all. Fuck those
Okay.
guys.
Screw these kids.
He was Catholic anyway.
Just trying to. I guess technically he's pagan, right?
Oh, he was living in the Catholic part of town, so he was
Yeah.
Catholic. But yeah,
Catholics.
he's even worse than that. Pagan.
Yeah.
Gross.
Ugh. Okay.
Are we doing more nighttime?
Yep.
I think we have one more nighttime this week, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm scoping out the building, is there are the hens flustered by the absence of one of theirs?
Yes, actually. You notice that like a couple people show up to the house, like obviously armed. Like a couple even have a couple pieces of armor on, even though that's technically not allowed. They could get in trouble if they got caught.
Okay. Are they going out on the town tonight, or are they having another
you
one
can
of
you
their
can.
Bible readings?
Is this just the next night? If you want to wait for something specific, you can. Or
Not necessarily.
okay. Well, tonight they are sticking in the house, doing their little devotional club, Bible study.
That's cute. I wonder what they took away from the reading tonight.
Yeah.
Is it 5 men and 1 woman, or what's our breakdown?
Okay. All right. So there were 4 additional people that showed up. Not counting Adelard and Astrid.
Okay. What's our gender breakdown?
No woman this time.
Well, if any are going off towards, let's say, City Section 7.
Okay.
I want to follow them and see... Actually, no. Yeah, I just want to see what is the path he's taking to his house. Or to wherever he's going, I suppose.
Yeah, so he's obviously a little on edge He's taking the main streets, um, trying to avoid any little alleyways or side streets.
Hmm.
Let's see what sort of a person he is. Okay, yeah, and he ends up in kind of like the red light district, down all the way towards the wall in Area 7.
Okay.
He he's working in the stables in
In the
one of
stables
the
in the red light
inns
district.
in the red light district, and he's when he gets as soon as he gets back, he sets down his musket that he was carrying with him,
Ooh.
and gets out a pitchfork and starts shoveling muck.
And you said he was avoiding any sort of side or back roads?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Um, and so he's just in the stable here?
Mm-hmm. Just in the stable, shoveling muck. There's like 4 horses there, a few empty stables. He's clearing out one of the empty stables right now. There's a hayloft.
Uh, ooh, there's a hayloft and I have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah.
How far away is he from the musket?
It's by like it's by the door, and he's in the back side now, so he's a good like 30 feet away.
Oh, he might have a bedtime.
Yeah, he doesn't see you sneaking up on him at all. Just shoveling away.
I'm. Uh, let's see. Is there a way for me to get in between him and the musket? Or is it like on the far side of the building from where I would be coming in?
No, you could be in between them. If you're coming in through the front doors, you'd definitely be between him and the.
Is there anyone
The
else in
musket.
the stable?
Nope, just him.
Good evening.
He starts and lets out a little yelp. Oh, what? Who are you?
I think you remember me.
He looks at you and. No? No, I don't remember you.
Ah, excellent. So, what did you and your friends talk to Altestar about tonight?
His face just goes white. He like he points his pitchfork at you, and he's like, What are you doing here? What
That
do you
pitchfork
want?"
won't be necessary.
Says, we we were just saying prayers.
I heard from your friend. What was his name again? Von Stenwick?
Mm-hmm. Wait, that was you?
What was me?
You killed him? Now you're gonna kill me?
Oh my god!
Ah. Troll 2.
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that. But he mentioned there were others like me.
Says, yes.
Why?
Well, Adelard, he says, well, he says that it needs children.
It.
The old man. The Altester.
I had to take a minute because my face was starting to get all messed up because as a player I'm getting mad about this. Oh, really? How long has this been going?
Since the witches.
Since the witches.
Yes.
What do you know of witches?
They're trying to bring back the sun goddess, and I don't know. They're taking children. So the Altester needs more.
Witches taking children?
Yes, the witches are.
For a what did you say? Sun goddess?
The sun goddess, yes. Says, I don't know, I've just started studying.
Studying what?
To be a priest. Adelard's the head. He knows, he's the one who knows everything.
And you want to follow in his footsteps?
Yes, I do.
Oh God, no.
Do it.
Do I get sneak attack on that?
Yes, you do. I
I'm
guess.
shooting the pitchfork.
Oh, okay.
And I'm teleporting.
Okay. Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah, your arrow hits the pitchfork and it just is gone from his hand, and you're right next to him. And he screams. just
Oh,
yelling
he
out.
screams?
He screams. Yeah. He's like, witch!
Well, that's not gonna do. I suppose I don't get any more sneak attacks because he's...
Yeah.
Facing you.
Yeah.
Even though it's at Nani?
Okay. So, and he's just trying to get away from you.
Is it possible for me to put my hand over his mouth so that he's not screaming out?
You can try grappling him.
Is he trying to run away from me at the same time?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, I want to try and stop him then.
Okay. Okay. This is
It's plus
plus
melee
your
attack
melee attack
bonus.
bonus plus strength.
Get him, girl.
Yeah, he manages to pull free and kind of he grabs hold of you briefly and then just like lets go and tries to bolt for
Just
the
stab
door.
him. Just fucking stab him.
Get him with the cord.
I was gonna say, is there an amount of distance that he's away from me, or is he still, I can reach him if I do attack?
Yeah, you could reach him still if you attack. Yeah. So yeah, he's bleeding pretty good. But yeah, he's not dead. He's just like this look of horror on his face, and he's just trying to run for the door. He's not even trying to fight you. He's just running for the door. So
Finish.
Finish him.
You can roll your, what was it, d20 plus,
20 plus your move speed over 10.
yeah, d20 plus, so what is that, 30?
Be the same for both of them if they're unencumbered.
Yeah, it is the same, so I guess we could just both roll d20, and that's fine. Same thing. Oh yeah.
Oh.
He like trips and like falls.
No escape.
He turns around and he's like scooting like across the floor, trying to get away from you.
There's just tears streaming down
Yeah.
his face.
Yeah. Just crying like, "Don't kill me."
Since he's on the ground, any bonus for that?
Um,
The +2?
plus 2, I believe. Yeah. And that's enough to kill him.
So that's great.
Yeah, so that's great. So he's dead. You hear some commotion.
Just a quick one right to his chest.
Yeah. Nice. Just kind of gurgles and then Just quiet. Just like Saving Private Ryan. Well, like shh, 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 shh.
Oh God.
Okay. So are you gonna sit around and wait for people? You've probably like a turn to get out of there if you want.
Yeah, I would
Right.
want to not be right there.
Okay.
Teleporting bow would be pretty nifty and
That's only once per day, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Rip.
It'd be OP if it was more than that.
Yeah.
It would be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
Even if it's just 2 a day, that would be
Yeah,
choice,
Teleport.
as the kids say.
yeah.
The kids still say choice, right?
I have no
Anyway,
Sorry to let you down, Guardian.
clue. Yeah, the slatter. What did the kids say?
yeah, I making my great escape.
Okay. Yeah, you want to roll stealth? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Very consistent with my
Yeah.
3s.
Nice. Yeah, so you make it through the alleyway and an alleyway and through a couple streets and you're safe. And we've made it through week 3.
Hold up.
Or was there one
Me
more?
and
Oh,
me
yeah.
and
That's right. You guys
Victor-
only did one night. That's right. Okay, yeah, your guys'
and
night.
I'm actually gonna talk to Victor about what I learned last night. Like, hey, so Victor, I did some
Yeah.
did some running around with some rumors, and apparently this Adelard fellow is quite the creep. Generally,
buy
they
it.
just come out 7 days. So every night, 7 people or so. They grab a single woman. They take her someplace to his house generally, and then. But sometimes I heard really concerns me is that they disappear.
Just gone. They don't see him
Just
come out of the
gone.
house again.
Yeah, I think you might
You
want to
think-
pay him a visit during the night, of course. Well, I don't like the look of that Astrid woman.
I mean, last time you said he did some sort of mind trick on me. I don't know. I don't like magic.
Good point. We get
What?
him with make some sort of dead man switch. So if one of us walks away, it kills him. Let's figure that out.
What's a dead man switch?
It's a basic. I don't know how to explain it to you, but basically, if you kill a man, it's think of it this way. So you say you need somebody to cooperate.
Uh-huh.
So you're basically hold and they have a gun pointed at you, but they're fucking tied to the ground. This is going to take a long time. So you're basically holding a rope that's holding a rock over their head. So if they shoot you, you drop the rock on their head and it kills them. Probably can find a way to make that with gunpowder.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I definitely want to see him again
Yeah.
and hopefully get him alone. And I don't know. I don't suppose you make anything that protects against magic, do you?
Well, remember that black disc? That when our other friend targeted it with magic, it exploded. I'd like to do some experiments on it, but we don't have anybody that can cast magic.
Do we have the black disc? Or
We
does
have the
Kathleen
black
have it?
disc. I have it. It is in my room.
That disc, if I remember correctly, it hit everyone in the area, right?
Yeah,
Including the person holding it.
for a minor amount of
Correct.
damage. But I'm thinking,
Minor damage, he says. Is like, got knocked out by it.
Yeah.
I think it actually
You
rolled
know-
like minimum damage too, and it still knocked you the fuck out.
Oh, I rolled maximum damage
You
for
rolled
it.
maximum. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
That's why. But if I could basically make, I need to figure out how the magic affects it. Because if I could figure out how the magic affects it, like does it have to be specifically targeted? Does it just have to be in the vicinity? I can use it to make a trigger, and it seems to recharge, so I can reuse it on a device.
Do
But,
we know if it recharges?
Oh, actually, we don't know recharges because
DM? Question mark.
Nope.
it might recharge. We'd have to do some more testing on it.
Just toss it over to him and.
That's what these tests are for.
If only we had a mage caster. Or maybe a caster here somewhere, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. So you know his schedule, right? And he never leaves his friend's side. You said he's always surrounded by like 7 of them, or what was her face? Astrid.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I could probably take her and him, provided he doesn't get his magic off. But I don't know about taking on 7 of them, especially if they're all reasonably armed.
Well, we need to do some research. I'm still gonna go out and I'm gonna, go hit up a different gambling ring sometime. I don't think I'm welcome at the previous gambling ring anymore.
Why?
Yeah.
Yours looks a little bigger there, buddy.
Well, somebody thought I was cheating, and they were gonna beat the shit out of me. So I pulled a. It was unloaded, of course, but I pulled the blunderbuss on him.
Oh, look at you. Thinking outside the box. Good job.
Thank you. I can handle myself, apparently. Anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna go run down a different gambling ring and see if anybody's heard anything on him. Get more intel.
Yeah, well, I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling like my old self for the first time in a while, so...
Pit fighting?
I still want to find Kathleen. Like, not knowing where she is, Marta not having any luck. I can't...
We need to be smart about how we approach this. Frankfurt's a big damn city with a lot of people in it. We have someone to investigate. We need to be smart on how we investigate him.
I'm familiar around larger cities. I've been in one before.
Yeah, but you should know how difficult it is to find a single person.
Perhaps, but it doesn't hurt to try.
Well, it does, you dumbass. You gotta try smart. Come on. Use your brain. Use that... Simpletons. You have
At this
to
point, you hear the oh, never mind. I was going to tell you something, but never
We hear the what now?
mind.
Oh, you hear something?
Nothing.
No? Oh, okay.
What was that noise? Whatever.
Alright, fine.
We
Do
have to
your-
be smart. We have to gather information. We have to go pursue our contacts. Gotta move smart,
I suppose. I still need to pick up a shield, though. But you said you were gonna make one for me?
I'm gonna probably have to put that on hold. Just pick one up. There's a lot of things I'm gonna have to do, like make a flamethrower.
A what?
Neat.
I'm just gonna. I don't know if Uber will let me, but we'll see.
Oh, come up with something.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of like a continued. I'm more of like a puff, but we'll see.
Dragon breath or something?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so go and what context do you have in this city?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think I have much of any right now. Like,
Mhm.
I just went out looking for Kathleen a couple nights and rested up. It's been about it so far.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head down to the gambling ring. You want to show up? If you don't, that's on you.
I'll
But I'm
go
at-
go with you since you said you got into trouble last time.
Thanks, I appreciate. I'll leave the blunderbuss at home.
Yeah, I'll be your blunderbuss buddy.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the gambling ring, or a different one, hopefully this time, if there is a different one. And I'm kind of actually gonna look for like if anybody knows somebody who's good at gathering information and watching other people, a la like a spy.
We don't know anyone like that though.
Well,
It might be.
that's why I'm like I'm like I'm kind of in a very shady place looking for some shady people.
Okay. Um,
I could also this could also be like a week pursuing contact. I'd be fine with that as well.
Yeah, no one in this group has a 6/6 on stealth.
yeah.
Where will we ever find someone who's sneaky
I don't know.
and who's been tailing a group of people for a week now and gathering information? Don't know what we're
Yeah, I mean that
where we will
person's so
find that kind of
sneaky.
person.
I could never find him.
Yep.
Hope maybe John Cena's here. No one will ever see him.
Plus, I have some business outside of Kathleen that I'm going to want to take care of.
Okay. I mean, you can do some contacts like that. I think you already did your week.
I did do my week, so it'll be the next week.
Yeah. Did you have anything you wanted to do for the night?
Gambling. I was basically doing again pursuing this while I was doing some gambling. So I'm just gonna go bet my 200.
I'll go with him for the gambling. Also bet 200.
Okay.
You add your highest of your charisma, whiz, or int. So
Okay.
I got an 8. I think an 8's pretty good.
An 8 is pretty good. Yeah, you doubled your money.
Nice.
And no one wanted to punch your brains in.
Mm-hmm.
Except for probably that same guy that wanted to last time.
Yeah. Except they went to a different place this time, right?
Yeah. Ooh, Slatter.
Probably the original place.
You win half again your money.
Yep.
So I get 100 then?
Yep.
Yes. Also, you
You
get 250 XP as well.
Hmm?
Sorry, no, that's for losing. You get 100 XP for losing money.
Yeah.
For
you guys-
winning money. It's 100 for winning. Sorry, not 250.
100 for winning. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so I actually need to drop mine down by 200.
Okay.
Awesome. All right. So you guys sitting around the tables, talking to some people. Yeah, the guys are talking about the dogs again tonight.
We really ought to investigate those dogs.
I mean, we got a lot of stuff on our plate right now.
Yeah, I mean, Roland's off doing God knows what at this point. Kathleen, we don't even know if she's alive. Martin's probably going nuts looking for her every night. I haven't seen him in the past couple of days.
I've seen him stop.
One of the
by
guys at the
occasionally.
table is like, "Wait, Roland? Is that the Roland?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know him?
God.
It's like your best buddy.
Don't. Information's not free. What do you heard about him? What's the news? Haven't seen him in a while.
My son loves him. I mean, to be honest, I bet against him a couple times and lost some money, but I gained most of it back since then. Where's he fighting at these days? I mean,
we haven't seen him for a couple days actually. He must be out. I mean, he probably is just pursuing this to blow off some steam.
yeah, that's understandable.
I mean, what's his latest win against? Who's his latest win against?
So I don't know. I used to go see him down in the down by the wall, but he stopped going there. I heard he was still fighting, but I don't know where at.
Huh.
We used to go to Holy Joe's and see him, but I mean that's the only fighting pit I know of.
Oh, thank you for. I mean, we'll go. Wait, what did you say? What was the name of it? Holy Joe's.
Yeah, Holy Joe's. That's the legal fighting pit.
Well, thanks for the heads up then. Oh, we should probably head back now, Victor.
All right.
Unless you want to, beat the shit out of somebody, I don't know. Actually.
That's what you animals do anyway, right?
Exactly.
They haven't done anything to set me off.
Oh, is it
Er,
as simple as a trigger? Are you like a... Is Pavlov been around at this point? Is Pavlov after this?
I
think
believe he's after
Pavlov's
this.
I think after.
later, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Well, I mean, should we ask them about our friend? Or just in case they might have,
Yeah, why
unless-
not? Let's ask around, I
unless-
guess. See if we're going to
Alright.
describe Kathleen and see if they've seen her.
Yeah, I guess you can roll me a luck save.
Oh, God.
just him or both of us?
Hey!
Yeah, so, yeah, someone recognizes the description you gave. They've probably seen her out somewhere. Maybe stayed in the same inn somewhere. But he's seen her. He doesn't know where she's at, but he saw her at some point in the last couple days.
Well, that's good. At least she's alive.
Yeah, she's still in the city.
But why is she not back? I don't like this Adelard fella one bit right now. This is weird.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll be on our way.
Just gonna toss him a silver piece because, good info is good info.
Oh, why, thank you. Anytime you want to know anything.
Good to be known as generous. I guess let's head back. It's also late at night, though, isn't it? Right? And so, I'm gonna keep my eyes out for dogs as we're heading back.
Okay. Okay, let me check something here. There we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so you guys are heading home. You notice a young boy, like about 8 years old, like gonna brush past you in the street.
Isn't it a bit
Perception
late?
check.
Yeah.
Isn't it a bit late for you to be out right now?
He looks at you and he says, "What do you care?" And then he goes off running.
I look at him. And I'm like, should I get him?
No, let me. I'm gonna follow this guy. I'm gonna try and stealth and follow this guy because I actually have a stealth score of 3.
I mean, sorry, but I'm not exactly that stealthy in massive plate armor riding a war horse, dude. So.
Okay.
Shit!
Neither are you.
Yeah, so he sees you and like says, "Stop following me."
Where are your parents? Why are you out here so late?
Says, "I'm going home. Leave me alone." And
Is he lying to me? Can I tell if he's lying? How would I tell?
Swear to me.
yeah, he might be lying. Who knows?
Where is your home?
He's definitely trying to get. He's not stopping. He's trying to get away from you, like actively trying to get away from you.
I mean, I don't have a problem writing this kid down if you let me, man.
What? What? Isn't it your own kid?
The hound, right here.
Are you gonna fucking let your bears eat him next? Like, Jesus.
Fuck the king.
Could we not with the eating?
Where's my chicken? I mean, I'm kind of indifferent right now.
I'm just gonna let the kid. I have inspiration.
Oh, you do, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Do I blow it on a 50-50?
Well, it won't come in handy later. Don't worry. You can blow it now.
You know, I'm gonna save the inspiration because I'm gonna do something that is gonna be super high tinkering. Super high tinker for, and having inspiration on that would be pretty neat.
Okay. Yeah, so you see him like head down another alleyway and like open a door to some building that looks kind of run down and close the door behind him.
I'm gonna make a note of that building, and I'm gonna come back to it at a further date.
Okay.
I'm just keeping an eye out, making sure no one tries to rob us in the street.
Okay. So you guys kind of followed him like all the way out towards like the outer edges of the city, like Zone 11, like District 11. I don't think I have you guys on that even. But
No.
you kind of get like a sewage type smell, that part of the city.
Are there rats around?
Yeah, there are. But
Like a lot of rats?
yeah, but from the smell, you'd expect rats.
Okay.
There's lots of rats, but some of them are quite large. But yeah,
Oh god, it's ROUS's.
US's. Yeah.
We should check out this building at another day.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say to Victor. Let's head.
You want to head back?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to finish my Flammenwerfer. But first I gotta finish the pepper box.
Okay.
And it's way too late to pick up a shield. I'll do that later.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, nothing's open.
I mean, we actually have an armor, so you could probably just get a normal cost shield from our armor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get that. Yeah. So you get home.
Gonna ask the guards if they've seen anything.
Say, no, sir, we saw nothing. Uneventful night.
Oh, that's a good night, I guess.
Yeah.
Still no Kathleen, but okay. We know she's alive.
We know she's
we haven't
alive.
seen her. Martin came by and left again, but
Next time when he stops by, tell her we know she's at least in the city. Or tell her to come talk. Tell him to come talk to us.
definitely, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. So, yeah, so, Johan,
Yeah.
how much money did you have on you?
Oh, shit. Fucking knew it. Should have run him down 1,294 silver pieces.
Oh, shit. Wow, that's a lot of silver.
I mean,
Why
that's
you
how
so
much I have in my
rich?
inventory, and so I'm gonna say just had it on me because that's. I didn't like he was using it to gamble. I was using 200 of it to gamble.
Yeah, but I mean, if you had 200 of it to gamble, would you really take all of it? Yeah.
I'd still have 600-ish on me.
Yeah. So you lost like the 600 you had on you.
If I find that kid again, I'm gonna burn him.
That kid's doing well now.
God, Jesus Christ.
The kid won't have to do anything for another few months at least.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He paid for rent.
Yep.
Good
Hey,
for a
Ma,
couple
Pa,
months.
we made it.
Yep.
Made it out, man.
All right. Good God.
Unfortunately for you, I rolled really well.
I was like, oh, he might take us somewhere. Like, somewhere interesting as a plot hook. But probably not.
I was kind of thinking that kid probably
No,
trying to rob
I was
us, which is
keeping,
why I mentioned it.
yeah, I was definitely keeping it, like, as a possibility, but I just wanted to,
Yeah.
I
oh,
didn't. I didn't. I guess I didn't notice it though. So
yeah.
No.
Okay.
What's funny is when it was the kids that weren't trying to rob you, you checked right away.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's right, yeah. I remember that now.
can't trust these kids.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, so that's that
week
week.
That's our
3.
night.
That is week 3, and this week and 4 days in this week, I finished the pepper box.
Yay!
Nice.
But-
Christ will be happy.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be using it until I'm going to use it until I get back, and also until I can make my Flammenwerfer.
Yeah.
I'll probably just give it to him, but I want to make my Flammenwerfer, which we're gonna have to discuss how that's going to work.
Yeah.
You got enough gold for that?
I actually have, because I didn't have on me what my 1,000 silver piece pearl or my 250 silver piece gem. So basically, I have an extra 1,250 silver pieces that I haven't
Nice.
spent. Or I didn't have on me.
Okay.
Also, there's some money actually. There's some liquid because I put 5,000 to just be liquid in the store, essentially.
Okay.
So sorry, I was just talking about. So yeah.
Yeah. This is probably like a good spot to call it. That way Christ only missed 1 week.
Yeah.
And yeah, that works out well.
Kathleen is on a murder rampage, and Kathleen became the murder hobo after Carl left.
I don't know, her murder's kind of cool.
Yeah, no, she's
Like
actually
the-
being.
I mean, this is the first.
She's
time
like
she's
Arya right now, right? Like,
Yeah, she like.
like you're on my list.
she does have a list.
Like, Johan has a couple people that he needs to deal with in Sin City, and he's probably going to involve a barrel full of gunpowder, but that's
Yeah.
a bit from now.
Wildfire.
Johan's making a lot of friends and enemies in the city.
Yep.
It's kind of that's kind of interesting. We'll see how that works out.
The guild and I are going to have a problem.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, the good thing for you is the guilds are a little bit weak in the city.
And I mean, the thing is, I talked to him specifically, and he said they don't care. Their purview does not matter about gun research, so I can just sell my blueprints if I need to.
Yeah, you'd probably still get. They'd probably still want a piece though.
Oh, well, they can eat my dick.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll see.
The bandits are going to be suddenly much, much more well armed than the guard. As soon as I actually finish that connection line.
Yeah.
Also, to find a spy, would it actually require like me to do some connection work, or could I just hire a spy? Because I'm assuming that would be a bit more difficult to get.
Yeah. Well, you have a few contacts already,
Okay.
so it kind of depends on who you want to spy on, right? If you want someone who's like not involved with the people that you already know, then yeah, you're probably gonna have to spend a week trying to track someone down.
I know. I don't care about the people I already know. I want to just because I want to investigate. I'm going to investigate that guild man, as Gross and Grosstein and Adelard. So, anyways, that'll be fun.
So I mean, yeah, you know, like a mob boss. So
Yeah. I know. I didn't know it was that high up. Oh
well,
wow.
I mean, they're
Oh wow. I guess Johan doesn't either. Like, he doesn't know how deep over his head he's gonna get into.
And I'm just blissfully ignorant of it all.
Yeah, and you two both agreed to be my muscle and for shares of the profit.
Yeah. At least you armed your guards now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, like, I need to start splitting off some of my craftsmen so I could have them produce stuff while I go ahead and actually do the research. But it's so nice to have them help me so I can't fuck up.
Yeah. Exactly. So, the heads up too, though, you might end up not getting a second month, at least right away.
Okay, that makes sense. Like, I understand that. And if I'm out of city, I'll probably just be setting all the craftsmen to go ahead and,
Yeah.
just produce weapons and sell them
Yeah.
just to a particular contact.
Yep. So, all right.
Night night.
Well, I got an early day tomorrow, so yeah. Night, guys.
Okay.
Okay.